Unseasonably warm in New York City as the Big East tournament really heats up here on quarterfinal Thursday. It's bubble teams and Final Four contenders live from Madison Square Garden.
As a new day begins, a new dream comes with it. And what better place to dream than New York City? The story of this city is one of determination, of rising from the ground up into a spectacle for the world to see.
This is the Big East tournament at its best, baby.
Timeless, tough, towering over all.
Alley-oop and Clay crushes it!
Today, it hosts 8 teams hoping to tower over the Big East Conference, beginning with the reigning kings of college hoops. The story's only just beginning. It's day 2 of the Big East tournament.
Unanimous first-team All-Big East guard Tristan Newton has played a large part in getting UConn back to the top of the conference. Can he get the Huskies an elusive Big East tourney title? Last night, Quincy Oliveri had 19 as 9-seed Xavier survived Butler. Can the Musketeers put together back-to-back runs to the conference title game? And we welcome you inside the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, as Fox Sports presents the 45th edition of the best basketball conference tournament in the world.
Brought to you by Jeep. There's only one. Xavier with McKnight, Oliveri, Claude, who had a brilliant performance yesterday. Djokovic and Usman. UConn counters with Newton. Spencer, the great addition. Castle, the freshman of the year. Caravan and Klingon. And yes, that loss to Marquette in the semis really stung, didn't it, Christina Pink?
Oh yeah, listen, Dan Hurley has put a major emphasis on winning it all here at the Garden, so much so that they've got a little reminder hanging inside of their locker room. This would be the Big East Tournament trophy hanging up for all to see. They swapped that poster out after winning the regular season title last week. Hurley told me when you are a competitor and a sportsman, you want to achieve everything. We made it to the Final Four. We won a national title. What we haven't done is win the Big East tournament. He said, my players don't need any extra motivation. They're excited to be here.
All right, Christina. These are the faces that are looking to reclaim a championship. This one, for the first time since returning to the mighty Big East, but also capturing again a national title for the upset-minded Musketeers. Here's Spencer into the painted area. You're looking for one major difference cosmetically on the floor.
Like the body language from his starting 5, and now he inputs some energy, and Tristan Newton immediately is able to get to the basket.
Smoother start on day 2 than the team with fresh legs on the floor for the first time in this tournament.
Yeah, great point, especially in the afternoon. Beautiful point. Now, see, that's where UConn has been dominant.
Ham. Oh, he's going to get a third opportunity with a recycle. Caravan. So 9 unanswered now for the defending national champs. And Sean Miller takes a quick shot treatment timeout.
Really good half-court defense. That's how Xavier played pretty much on the perimeter in transition.
Perfect pass from Diarra right to Johnson. And the speed with which he runs the floor as a big has already made a difference since coming. Chase Oliveri getting him off that line, forcing him to move in. They're pitching a shutout now in the last 4 minutes. And Danny Hurley is getting what he wants now, 13 straight.
Get off to a good start. You see the ball go in early. Trust me, your confidence level will be high. Speaking of high, excellent dribble handoff play. And this one thing, UConn and fell asleep in transition and got away with it. They're going to force you to guard all of the real estate on the court. So be a lot of movement off the ball. Beautiful pass inside the Klingon.
He got the memo while he was on the bench. UConn a 4-minute field goal drought. And Xavier unable to take advantage of it. It's Slamson Johnson.
It's so tough to guard.
In that respect, he did. That became a guard-laden team as opposed to a low post with the loss of Hunter and Fremantle. They needed him to step up the scoring responsibilities as Newton hits on a nice drive. Spencer, perpetual motion, gets that one to go, and once he sees it go through the net,
Look at his maturity that he hasn't forced the offense. And speaking of forcing, it's Tristan Newton just dissecting the defense. That's a two-man game, two guards in the pick and roll. So the USC game with Bobby and then the UConn game with Danny back-to-back.
right, Spencer with a big three.
But against UConn have been physical now. By nature, Xavier is not, but I thought in the first half they imposed a little bit more physicality. Shot inside.
Now you can bet Claude knows that he's been scoreless in the last 12 minutes, and here's a run out. Newton off the block shot. A quick bucket. Castle, no one there. Usman came late. And I think Sean Miller's not happy. He's going to get a timeout quickly. 4 for the last 19 from the floor. And they're calling on their defense now as Caravan drives. 42 to
Clinging.
Oliveri had too much room to keep from shooting that shot as Castle takes it inside, uses his butt. Oliveri trying to reach in and get the pilfer, but Spencer off the kernel. Oh, Newton! A flying Walinda in the lanes.
To be able to get some stops and then cut into this, and that's a tough pass inside to Clinging.
And a deep ball from Newton.
UConn does some little things, a little Newton's Law, able to get inside and get an easy two. And then on defense, Green must not have read the memo that Stephon Castle got some hops. And off of another offensive rebound, Tristan Newton able to knock it in. And Danny hurled it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It really is. Late break. Newton lobbing again. Slamson strikes again.
Like that, or the presence of having Donovan Clingan kind of clogging up the lane.
A classic case of what makes UConn so tough to beat. So many weapons, so many answers, and a little high-low there.
Get that done.
Make those 9 minutes a game happy now.
Exactly.
Newton lobs. Clingan in traffic. Yes, and a foul. Djokovic on his hip will pick it up.
You got to communicate early against all of this movement. Here it is again.
Alley-oop, a little strong, and beautiful adjustment by Clingan to go. Spencer back to Clingan. In the heart against this magnificent Huskies team. High-low, Spencer into Clingan. Drop step, hello.
And let me say this, Fred, and Clingan scored that, okay? But I'm going to give credit to Stephon Castle from this. He didn't force that shot.
I beg your pardon, from the floor. Ooh, what a cut! And another pass! And another dunk from Clingan. Djokovic wide open. Every loose ball opportunity going their way as well. Spencer, oh yeah.
The defense, not a gap open. When you thought, Xavier, you had a clear lane.
Oh, are they a machine? Castle takes it to the top one more time.
The patience pays off. And because look at this movement. Now you're going to the weak side. Claude does a good job of cutting Stephon Castle off, but the tight handle, the tight spin move.
Sean Miller was throwing up the white flag.
Well, but think about talent. This Xavier team is poised to be very competitive. Oh, beautiful pass once again. And, not let to the fire. They've learned to play real-time situations, which will help them ultimately next year.
Right, absolutely.
The challenge is, too, you've been around this a long time, Timothy. Is somebody out there going to steal the bid?
Yeah.
you know?
How about that, huh?
Some good hair on him, too.
He does.
Over it.
Nice perm.
Public going on a little bit.
Will respond. Such great basketball IQ from the fans of the Big East. Quick answer.
You know what's good for you? You find Andrew, get him a shot.
By the way, look at that. Magnificent move. Hurley will get to touch it on the floor at the Garden, but he won't get the last point. They trailed 10-0, and then it was UConn.